So one of the unheralded thing about distance control putting, when you've got putts of well over 15 feet in length, and 15 to 35 is an area I think everyone should be focusing on, not holing them but getting it closer to the hole. So I've talked a lot in the past about how to hit the ball with better pace and how to control your pace. But on a putt like I have here, which is about a 30-foot putt, this green is a 3.5 degree slope down toward the hole. It's also downhill, so I've not only got to worry about the downhill element, and the greens here at Eastwood are very fast, and it's going to go downhill, but it's also going to break a lot from right to left. So when I get people in my putting schools to line up a putt and say, oh, how far to the right do you think we hit? Very few people actually aim in the correct direction. They under allow the borrow. So they just don't see how far to the right or left they really need to aim. So this has got quite a bit of borrow because, as I said, there's a 3.5 degree slope and the greens are fast. So I've put a little sign down there which works really well. So what I've got to do here is, yes, I have to hit it at the right pace, but I've really got to start this ball on the right line. So I've got my lines on the ball here, pointing at the right edge of that little sign. So what I want to do is hit it so the ball starts in that direction. Now it's a pretty small target, and if I don't get it through there, I won't be too disappointed, but as long as I can get close to that area, I'm giving myself the best chance of the ball falling closer to the hole. So if I take my setup here, so that's gone straight through the sign. It had a good look at it, but you can see it's just gone a little bit far past because this is a very quick green. Now in terms of distance from the hole, that's probably about 8 feet. Not really where I wanted to. But even though I've hit out to the right more here than what most people think, we could say I hit it with, I didn't aim far enough right because the ball has finished a lot further left. Now the other thing that people don't realize is the more I can hit up the slope, the firmer I can hit the putt, and the ball will finish closer to the hole. So I'm going to do something here that's quite weird. I'm going to aim a lot further right than what I did on that last one. So this is going to be probably about that far further right than that I attempted that last putt. So this won't go through that sign. So I've just missed that there. You can see it turning. I've hit that about the same pace as the previous putt, but because I've aimed further right, the ball was going up the hill more, so it slowed down and it didn't roll as far to the left. So you can see the distance, if I measured it from here to that ball, is almost the same, but because I hit it further up the hill, it's just stayed up on the right hand side of the break, which gives me a really good chance to get the ball closer to the hole, even though I've hit it at the same pace. So if you're going to be wrong on these things, aim on the high side of the hole. Put objects down like I've got here, and I quite often use a head cover on the green and just think I'm going to practice hitting it out there to the right of the head cover. But if you can really get better at your start line on these longer putts, you are definitely going to get the ball closer to the hole. If you get the ball closer to the hole, you're going to lower your score. If you lower your score, you're going to have a lot more enjoyment out of playing golf. If you'd like to lower your score more, I'm going to put a link to another video just up here I know is going to help lower your score.